Hi guys, this is Shrishti and you're watching me on E-Times TV. I knew nothing. I didn't even know how to come on the mark or understand lighting. And I'd heard the DOP behind the camera say, "Kisko utha ke liya hai?" And I did cry and I felt very bad because I'd done theatre, but theatre is completely different. You rehearse everything to the T before you perform, so you know what you're doing. Growing up, I did not want to be the heroine. I didn't want my hair flying in. I wanted to have shots like Hrithik sir would have in his movies. I wanted to be an action hero. Let's face it, let's be honest, I was not in the best shape. I was not according to the standards of what people would want to see. I have been fat shamed before. I have been called things because of the way my skin looked or because of the way I looked, and it's happened. It's been, be it people on set, certain people, or be it the audience or otherwise, that has happened. And more than that, I think my dad and my mom have always, they made sure that they equipped me with everything I needed to be able to deal with it.
So, welcome to E-Times TV, Shrishti.
Thank you so much.
It has been our pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Shruti Sampath, and here we are in a conversation with her. We've known a lot about Kumkum Bhagya. Let's come to something about your journey into acting, starting from Suhani Si Ladki till now. It's been a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
And you've done so many characters with such different storylines, such different personalities. Which stayed with you for all these years?
Wow, that's tough. I think when I was doing Durga, no, there was I was impressionable at that age, and that character was so strong and beautiful that I took away a lot of the strength from that character, the mindset, that you don't need to give up, you shouldn't give up in adversities. I think I learned a lot while I was playing Durga. And because also the working environment was really tough, since it was such a physically taxing show.
Right.
I went through multiple ligament tears. I was in a cast for such a long time, and I realized my strength, like strength on the inside of Shrishti. I didn't even know that I had those, I could push those boundaries for myself personally, and I did on that show. So I think I really realized that I think I'm more resilient and I'm stronger than I've led myself to believe. And I think from then on, every show and everything in my personal life, the attitude changed to, oh, I can go beyond this, or it doesn't matter, I'll figure it out, or I'm tougher. And I kept pushing my boundaries since then. So I think Durga really did stay with me. Like I said, because it was an impressionable age, but every character was special. Every show is special. And I'm so grateful that I've got to do the kind of work that I did, and I've gotten the amount of love and appreciation that I've did. I know I've not been out there as much because I think I'm a very guarded, introvert person. A lot of my friends are very surprised when they got to know that I'm getting into acting, or when I told nobody. They just saw the telecast and they were on Suhani and they were like, "You're acting?" I'm like, "Yeah." They didn't believe it because I'm genuinely very guarded. It's being in the industry, you need to be like very out there, outspoken, next to. I'm not that.
Everyone needs to know about you. What are you up to?
Yeah, that's not who I am personally. But I think I'm learning to create that balance now, and I'm grateful for the work that I've done. I'm grateful for the, I think, wonderful changes and learning experiences I've had personally while I've worked.
So you know, as you've learnt on the go, कितनी बार ऐसा हुआ है कि बहुत डांट पड़ी है?
Oh, बहुत. Especially on the sets of Suhani, because I was a bacha, and the show had been going on for 3 years, and I knew nothing. I didn't even know how to come on the mark or understand lighting, and I'd heard the DOP behind the camera say, "Kisko utha ke liya hai?"
Oh.
And I did cry, and I felt very bad because I'd done theatre, but theatre is completely different. You rehearse everything to the T before you perform, so you know what you're doing. This was an ongoing setup, and TV is very
quick.
Yeah, you don't have time. But I'm very grateful to him, Abhishek Gandhi sir, the DOP, and Aman sir for taking me under their wing and teaching me. Because I think they recognized that I wanted to learn. I went with an empty cup and I was like, I know nothing, but I want to learn. And they made me technically and otherwise so strong that when I did go and work on Durga, people were surprised at how knowledgeable I was, and I love learning. So that's that. They were surprised at how technically sound I was. They were like, how do you know? Because I think I learned from the best. They were kind enough to teach me and hold my hand through the process. So yeah, और अमन सर तो बहुत, like I said, I was a बच्चा, वो बहुत डांटते थे, बहुत डांट पड़ी. And I am, when I get comfortable, very talkative. So Lord, me in Paris also बहुत डांट पड़ती थी हमें from our director, because हम लोग ना मस्ती बंद होती थी, ना हंसना बंद होता था. We were the same age, दोनों मस्ती को, और अब हम दोनों मिल गए. इतना कुछ चलता था ना set पे.
And we were cast opposite each other, so
we were a house on fire. Like we used to sleep, like if I put out the stuff that we've recorded in the way that we've recorded each other, it would end our careers, because we've been absolutely mental with each other, and we still talk about it. Like we're again, we're in the same family, right? Even now, and we keep talking about it, that we keep reflecting. We have those nostalgic talks with each other a lot of times. Even Karan, I'm so grateful because he taught me so much. Like he's older. He was there in the industry for such a time. I was a huge fan of him when I joined the show. I couldn't believe that I was being paired opposite Karan Jodhpani. And he, even today, like he still messages me, he's like, I'm so proud of you for the young woman that you've become, and I'm so proud of you to, when he sees my work or whatever, we're all still so connected. Like I love that I was able to share these beautiful bonds, and we've stuck by each other even now, and we're still each other's cheerleaders, which is absolutely wonderful.
That's so good. Any of the artists that when you went on the set and you were starstruck and you really felt like this is a dream come true?
I think that system isn't, but yeah, when I did meet Shabir sir and Shruti ma'am, when I met them at the 10-year party, I love Shruti ma'am. I really, really do. I feel she's such a wonderful artist. More than that, she's such a wonderful person. And even today, हर कोई उन्हें याद करता है. Everybody on set, from the crew to everybody, still speaks of them so highly, and how they created a family on set and the environment that they created. And everybody keeps praising them, talking about how wonderful they are. And I was starstruck when I met them. I'm a huge fan, but especially Shruti ma'am. I think I've always been in love with her.
So coming to your shows where you then transformed into a bahu. I mean, I wouldn't call Durga that, but आगे जब बढ़ते हैं, मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी. Again, a very हटके show. So वो bahu तो नहीं कहेंगे. It was quite unconventional for you to play. But when we actually see you as a TV bahu, that comes to Hamari Wali Good News, and it's a very different feeling. How was that? How was it working with Juhi?
When I found out that she's, and you know what, the beauty of that show is we were kind of paired with each other. You know what I mean? Like that was the pair of the show. And I remember the first time when I went on set and we were doing the promo and I met her, and I was like, I am looking forward to learning from you, because she's such a wonderful actor. And I did learn a lot from her. We ended up becoming really close friends. We still are. And it was a different equation, right? The scenes that we would do with each other, and the chemistry that I think we were able to create was absolutely wonderful. Even that entire experience of when we were doing our promotions, and because they were very unique promotions that we did, right? They were built around Saas Bahu jodis, and those kind of mother-in-laws they're like friends or like actual mothers. And though with Juhi ji, we're more like friends. We've always had that equation, but I think Renuka is, I think, incomplete without Navya, and Navya was incomplete without Renuka. That is just how I can put it. Because the way that story went also, my husband wasn't even my husband by the end of it, but she was there.
Yeah.
And in a different form, but she was still there. Like the Bahu and
the bond was still there, despite the whole family getting disrupted.
Exactly.
The two stayed.
Yeah, exactly. And Navya she was a bahu, but she was such a cool bahu. Like, she was a PT instructor, and when the gundas also come home, she's fighting them off, and then she just translated. I think that the biggest shift was that bomb blast sequence where everything changed, and we did go into a bio bubble. That's why we had to do that. But when we were shooting in Manesar, in the bio bubble, that was a completely different shift for Navya. Navya lost all her confidence. She became a completely different person.
Correct.
I loved that shift in the show. I loved that I was able to do that. Like, it was learning to be Navya again. I would call it that. And it was wonderful. Like, that show was amazing. Shakti sir is also, we're in the same family.
Yeah.
And honestly, they did not even feel like they were older or anything. We all were just so much more fun, honestly. So we did have a great time. I had a wonderful time doing that show.
I think age has been just a number between artists, especially when you all work together.
Obviously,
There-
definitely.
It may be more about the experience than about the age.
Yeah, definitely. And I think they're all so much fun, you know. I've just been lucky to have all these co-actors, be it my seniors or be it people my own age. Everyone's been very fun. I think that's also because that's a vibe I also bring. They've all been fun. We've been easy to work with. We've had like built beautiful memories, spent like wonderful time with each other. So yeah.
So when we come to now the curve takes in where we see you in a fantasy show for a bit.
Yeah.
So tell me about that experience, because that is completely different from what you shoot on your daily soaps.
So
how was
Abhishek
that?
is a friend, and when he did find out that they're speaking to me, he was like, "Just shut up and say yes." So because we've always contemplated how cool it would be to work with each other, because we both admire each other's work, and then I ended up becoming such close friends with Sumedh, and he's such a wonderful actor. He's something else. Like
Yeah.
I think everybody knows that he's wonderful. He's something else altogether. On camera, हमने जो भी किया हो, behind the scenes, again, I've just been so lucky. It was such a madhouse. But doing a fantasy show, I realized that that's something I would love to explore a little bit more, because can you imagine? Like, I keep saying I feel like I manifested doing that role, because whenever I was asked, "Oh, what is your dream role?" I would say like a warrior princess, and I got to
And
play
that
that.
was it, yes.
I got to play it, even though it was a short span of time, but I did get to do that. And I would love to do it more and more in depth in the future, hopefully. I love action. Growing up, I did not want to be the heroine. I didn't want my hair flying in. I wanted to have shots like Hrithik sir would have in his movies.
Ooh.
I wanted to be an action hero. That is what I still want to do that. So I'm hoping, I'm manifesting like an action show, web, whatever for myself, because I think I would look kick-ass doing it also.
Fantasy guys, please note it.
Please note it.
She has to be there in the next one.
I would love to.
So now, moving forward, obviously, Monisha is there. Monisha shall stay as long as it stays. But apart from this, where do you want to venture out? As you just mentioned that you love action. How about Khatron Ke Khiladi?
Oh, I would love to do it.
So are there? Have you watched all the seasons?
Yeah, I have been a fan, and especially because the last 2-3 seasons, a couple of my friends have also gone.
Right.
So I did watch it for them, also to make fun of them. But yeah, I've been a huge fan of Khatron. I would love to do it. I think I was not as brave. I was always fascinated by it, but I just kept thinking, oh, I can't do it. But I think that mindset has really shifted now. Like I said, bring it on. So I would love to do a show like that for sure.
So are there any stunts that you must have, as you've watched the show, you think that these are the ones that I'm gonna nail it no matter what?
I have no clue if I can I'll be like, okay, because you have no idea what it's like there. Like when you're actually doing the stunt, I'm sure, because they make sure that it's difficult. But I'm like a good swimmer, so I feel like if something, I love water. I'm a water baby. So those I'm extremely petrified of insects. I am petrified of reptiles. So that is something I'll have to brave.
Obviously.
But apart from that, I think water stunts I would be able to pull off, hopefully.
Yeah, so I think till the highest level, we're gonna see you there.
Let's hope so. I would love to. I would genuinely have to do that.
So apart from that, when we come into the industry, when we delve into it, when you're a part of it, it's not always the flowery picture that has been painted, but there are challenges. So how has it been for you? Has that been a rocky road? Have you faced something?
A lot, actually. I think initially when I joined the industry, I did go through a lot of issues health-wise. But because the industry is so much about just the package, like the packaging,
Right.
that I don't think people tend to see the person behind it.
Correct.
So, let's face it, let's be honest, I was not in the best shape. I was not according to the standards of what people would want to see.
Correct.
I have been fat shamed before. I have been called things because of the way my skin looked or because of the way I looked, and it's happened. It's been, be it people on set, certain people, or be it the audience or otherwise, that has happened. And I won't lie, because I was very young when I started, so initially it did affect me. But I think later I just realized that as far as I'm a good performer and I can make people feel things with the way I perform, nothing beats that. I think those people were lesser versus the people that just focused on when I performed and how that made them feel. So the love has always been more than that. And I think यार बहुत ये लड़कियों के साथ, मुझे लड़कों के साथ भी होता ही होगा, these backhand comments like, oh, she was so beautiful pehle, why she become like this, or no, she's too fat, or no, she's not fitting the bill, no, she's looking older. And I've heard all those things about myself, and I won't lie, I wasn't taking care of myself as much as I am now. So you learn on the go. When I joined the industry, I had no idea, Shruti, what it is like. Nobody in my family is from the industry.
Right.
Nobody told me क्या prepare करना होता है, क्या कैसे, how things work, nothing. I went in blind. So I had no idea. I've learned on the go. अब ये nobody's going to come and ask me, no, when they're seeing the show, they're seeing me perform, कि how are things on the back end of whatever.
Right.
So I think from learning how to dress myself to taking care of myself to how I should look has come on the go. And I'm just glad that I think people have seen that journey now, and I hope that any woman, any young girl sitting there does not think like she's not up to the mark or is not up to the standard, because you will become it. And this also comes when you're earning better. Let's face it, when you have more financially to take care of yourself, it does reflect. So I don't think people should, and I think usse zyada you should work on your skill, your craft. If that is good, everything else is manageable.
Yeah, I believe जैसे बहुत पतले एक्ट्रेसेस भी है, बहुत
किसी को बोला जाता है,
सब है, एंड कमेंट्स आई थिंक हर किसी के लिए कुछ ना कुछ तो रखा ही है, चाहे किसी को मोटा बोल देंगे या चाहे किसी को माचिस की तीली. आई मीन दीज आर समथिंग दैट नॉट जस्ट in the industry, but I think even in the peers that you often hear. So, you know, now up to casting has been quite different how people perceive it, but there has been a very large chunk of period where people have blamed casting directors, people have come out and spoken about it. So have you been lucky enough to stay away from that? Or you've come across any of this?
I've been lucky enough to stay away from that. I feel like I do have this energy about myself where they think that they know that if they mess with me, I'm not the quiet kind. So that's not happened. Another thing, I feel like when people found out that I'm here with my family, such a blessing. Because, you know, I think these people prey on, especially those girls that leave their home and they come here, they're alone. So they think that they can be manipulated. I was just very lucky. Initially, my mom went with me to most of my auditions and stuff, and they've been there. They don't come on my set, but they make sure their presence is felt, right? Now I'm equipped to handle everything on my own. And more than that, I think my dad and my mom have always, they made sure that they equipped me with everything I needed to be able to deal with it. They've never actively been there, you know what I mean? But they've been there.
People know that, you know, they're there and ek call pe hazir ho
Exactly. So that, and I think over a period, I'm also, since childhood, I've been very bindas and stuff that way. I grew up like a tomboy. So I've done kickboxing and everything. So I knew I was, main tod dungi muh. And I carried that vibe.
It's good.
I carried that vibe. I think this has not happened with me, luckily. I've seen some things happen around me, and I've even taken stands for those things. And even today, if I see anybody being even treated, I think a lot of people in the industry, very full of themselves. They think that they can treat anyone the way that they want, and I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
Just because you're of a particular stature or a particular position does not mean you can treat other people badly. So I do take my stance for that, for which I'm also called wrong a lot of times. It's okay.
It's there. It's, I think, जितना आप सच्चे होगे उतने ज़्यादा लोग नफरत करने के लिए पहले आते हैं.
I think when you truly walk into any room or you truly walk into any space with your authentic energy, people whose energy isn't authentic, they do either get intimidated or disturbed by it. So that's on them, and you still be your authentic self. I believe that.
So, you know, as you just mentioned, tell us something about your childhood. How has that been? How did the growing up years till reaching acting has been for you?
So we've moved around a lot, and I was lucky enough. There are perspectives to look at it, but I choose to look at the glass as half full. I've been lucky enough to experience so many different cultures, be in so many different schools, uh, see so many different cities growing up. I keep calling myself like a mixed baby. But I think for my major formative years, I was in South, and oh my God, it's beautiful down there. The culture is so rich, the language, the people, and I was in Delhi Public School, Hyderabad, and that school and the people there helped shape my personality so much. And my mom and dad especially, they've been so supportive of. I was good academically also, but they were so supportive of all the extracurriculars. I was dancing, painting, singing, elocutions, debates, drama, everything. My mom was like, go do everything, like be a part of everything. So I have like itta mota bundle of certificates of so many things that I've done. So I've been lucky to be exposed to everything possible, and they gave me that liberty to open up my heart and my mind to so much. And I think it reflects today because I still have so many different interests. Like acting is the biggest passion, but there are so many more. There's so many other things that I'm passionate about and I love doing. And it was a very wholesome, happy, wholesome childhood. I'm not saying this because they're my parents, but they are the most wonderful parents in the world. My mom and dad have they've parented me when that was needed. They've been my friends when that was needed. They are my friends now. My mom is my best friend. I can talk to her about everything and anything. My father he's my biggest inspiration. I have not seen a man work as hard as he does. Even at a time when now he's so comfortable, he doesn't need to, but he still does. That is just who he is at the core. And I've learned that from him. I've learned to never shy away from working hard. And the way that I've seen he treats people, and when his subordinates and the amount of respect that they have for him, love they have for him, I think I'm learning. My people skills come from my father. Like he's really taught me how to present and project myself. And while they've also helped raise me as a very strong individual, they've also made sure that I've had their presence and their support. And that has meant, so when you have that safety net that you can fall on, I'm so grateful for that. I think you can fly easier. And
Indeed.
That is the most beautiful thing. So my childhood was nothing short of wonderful.
So what do you continue now? Dancing, painting?
Everything. Painting, yeah. Painting, sketching. Reading is a huge hobby. There's like a mini library. I'm still reading a book. I've just finished reading this book called Samsara. My friend Saksham Garg has written. It's a wonderful book. Anybody who loves to read, please read that book. Singing, I enjoy it. I might not be good at it, but who cares? I do it for myself. I love dancing. I just recently also wanted to go for a workshop. It couldn't fit with my schedule, but I plan on hopefully finding time to go to these dance workshops also because I have so many choreographer friends and they keep inviting me and calling me and I've just not been able to go. Set pe bhi I sit and I keep sketching and I keep reading whenever I have the time. Debates, so me and Abrar, when we're talking, we're always debating, always. And I love, this is the reason I think we've bonded, because we keep debating with each other all. A lot of people initially thought we were fighting, we're like, no, we're just debating. And our intellect matches.
That's
so
amazing.
He loves conspiracy theories, so do I. We talk about, and I think me and Abrar, when we're talking, other people, they don't get the conversations, they pretty much walk away. So I think my debate, the person inside me who loves debating is being satisfied with Abrar now on set. Even my sister, she's so intelligent, she's so mature beyond her age. I keep having all kinds. I feel like she has more information on current affairs and shit than I do. So we keep sitting and debating and talking about that. I think as much as I work on my craft and what is my active form of work, I believe in growing and nurturing myself in all aspects of life. It gives me a kick. I enjoy it. So yeah.
So if not an actor, if we weren't seeing Shrishti as an actor, where were we watching Shrishti? What was she doing then?
You know, to be very, very honest, I think I was 5 when I decided mentally that this is what I'm doing. I looked at Kareena and I was like, I want to be that.
Pooh?
No, she was dancing to this song called "मैंने कोई जादू नहीं किया, तू ही मेरे पीछे आया
Oh my god.
and I was like, I want to be that. And when I grew up and I realized that acting is a career, I'm like, that's it. I didn't have the guts to tell my parents or tell anybody, but it has always been. I feel like I've manifested this entire life for myself because I always dreamt of living like this. So acting is the only thing that was always on my mind. But apart from that, I think I was also studying for fashion. So if not that, I would have probably. I'm still working on it. I hopefully will be able to launch it. My own. I would have wanted to have my own clothing line, and hopefully style
Interesting.
people. And yeah, because I do enjoy that also. I'm a very huge fashion enthusiast. I love experimenting with my looks and you know, all kinds of things. A lot of Monisha's looks that you see have been, I think, the inspiration I had sent it across, and we've gotten those clothes made accordingly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, from a lot of the jewelry that you see is mine. Like I said that.
Yes, you've curated a lot of
And I
things
do my
for
own
yourself.
makeup. So all the makeup looks of Monisha, obviously they've given me like a framework, but beyond that,
Everything
it's
is
my
yours.
creativity. So I enjoy these things a lot. So I'm hoping to, I'm working in that direction.
Why not turn it into a wholesome boutique with every experience,
I would love
not
to.
just outfits?
That's a good idea. I would love to. I'm hoping to. I have already started a little bit of the work. So hopefully in the next 2
your
years.
client soon.
I would love that. I would love to send across like a sample to you once it's
Sure.
ready.
So, you know, as you mentioned, you like dancing. Jhalak is one of the shows that
Again, I would love to. So these are the 2 shows I've always said I would love to do. It is so sad that for the 2 years in between that I took a break from TV
yes.
is when Jhalak started again.
Paris
Do you know
was a
how
part of it.
painful it was? Yeah. It was so painful. I'm like, why? So I would love to do Jhalak. I think
Now that it's got a grip, next season we might see you.
let's hope so. Fingers crossed. I would love to do Jhalak. I would enjoy it. I loved Paris's journey. He's really grown as a dancer, and he looks so wonderful. He just looked wonderful doing what he was doing on the show, and he did have a wonderful time. We've spoken about the journey, and on a video call, I think both of us were driving, and we were being safe. We had the stand and everything. It was on Bluetooth. But yeah, we were talking about it, and I think his journey was wonderful. I would love to.
So, any such choreographer that you were very keen on working with when it comes to the show?
So there's this particular, I do not remember his name. His name is Vipul. Vipul was also choreographing, I think, some of my co-actors when Zee Rishte was happening. He's done a couple of these reality shows and I've seen his work, and he's a terrific dancer. Terrific, and I would love to. Him or Alex. Alex is a friend. If Alex would do the show with me, I think there would be nothing better than doing the show with him.
That's great. So, apart from this, you know, Bigg Boss is again another flair that every artist is keen on being a part of. Have you ever thought of being there?
I did get calls for it for the past, I think, 2 or 3 years, but I don't think Bigg Boss is my cup of tea because, one, I think it's scarier than Khatro is, honestly, because I feel like they, how do I put this? I don't think I'm cut out for that. I wouldn't want to put myself in that closed space for so long,
Right.
in a place where you know that you're going to be triggered, you're going to be pushed, your buttons are going to be pushed.
Indeed.
I don't think I want to put myself through that because I've spent a lot of years initially, especially also in the industry, struggling to find that mental and emotional balance and peace. And now I have it, and I wouldn't want to go there and disrupt it at all. I think kudos to everyone. It takes a lot of strength to do that show. It's a madhouse. So anyone and everyone who's done it has to be so strong. So I just don't feel like it's my cup of tea.
Indeed, a lot of artists have come out and spoken about how it has affected them mentally.
Yeah, so I wouldn't.
And-
I've had friends on the show, so I know that it was difficult for them too. So that's something I wouldn't, I don't think, see myself, not at least for the next couple of years at least, I don't see myself doing it.
So, you know, when we talk about mental health, it is again a very strong topic, yet very sensitive. And most of the times people misconceptualize depression, anxiety to just a word for fashion. So what are your views?
I think you already know by my expression. You're right. I do not appreciate when people use these words so frivolously and loosely, because one situation cannot make you depressed. It's not
Indeed.
that. I don't think people understand the depth of it for the people who actually go through it. Like, I think Karan has very actively been out there and spoken about it, and I know because I've seen parts of him, of I can understand how that must have been. I have dealt with a bit of that with myself, at least anxiety. It was bad for a very long time, and I don't think people understand what it truly. Depression is not somebody just sitting in a corner and crying. You have no idea. Somebody could be completely normal and still be going through it. I think the people who
Indeed.
actually go through it don't talk about it much.
Yeah.
And which is why I always, I don't know, I keep putting on my Insta also that I wish people were kind. I wish it takes nothing. Even social media, look at it. Sitting behind a screen and saying something is the easiest, most coward thing to do. You have no idea when you say that one unkind, mean thing to someone, what it could do to them. We've had cases where people have been pushed because of
Totally,
online
yes,
bullying.
yes.
So, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. And if you have to criticize, there are nicer ways of doing it. It takes nothing to be kind. It costs no money, and I just wish that people were kinder to each other. It would just make the world better.
You know, as we wrap it here, what would you like to, tell your fans about your journey and how has it been for you?
It has been nothing short of magical because, like I said, when I was 5, this is what I wanted to do. I think the younger Shrishti would be so pumped and so proud of what I'm doing today, because I never imagined. There's so many people that come to this city with so many dreams, and there are so many people who audition for that one role, and to be able to be, even get like one role, for me it's been such a beautiful journey. I've been so lucky to do such wonderful shows, work with such wonderful people. It has been nothing short of magical. My life is it's blessed. I'm very happy, and the love that I receive, I get so overwhelmed by the amount of love I get from people, because I'm like, I don't even know these people. I don't know what they look like, because their entire Instagram page is just me, and they give so much love, and the amount of blessings they send your way. I think it's such a blessing to play and to work as an actor and play these characters, because people love you so much. It's mad. So it's just, the journey has been amazing. I'm so grateful to every single one of the people who've loved me all these years. I hope I can keep entertaining you, keep making you feel things, and be honest to my craft. That's all.